He's muted. I forget that the default of this thing is off now, and I need to remember to change it at some point. Welcome back. It's been long enough of me ignoring these raccoons. How many runs have we done where we just ignored these raccoons because they weren't useful? It's time. It's time. All right. I'm gonna run ads on Twitch so we don't get pre-rolls for a majority of the thing, and I'm gonna play Preferral in the meantime. So we will be right back. Or for Twitch. If I said YouTube, I meant Twitch. All right. What do you guys feel like? Do you guys feel like mullet, bullhead, walleye, or shad? I think technically the best optimal choice is to pick shad. But so it's just bullhead. Basically. Crazy. Wow, great guess. Woo, it was a 1 in 4. It could have been any of the 4. I always end up doing shad because it's the technically correct guess to do in case if you're wrong. And it was just a imposter. All right. I should have the recording space, right? Yeah, plenty. All right. I don't think today is going to be a very long stream because this should not take actually very long to do. Am I like full screen, or why is my like when I'm clicking in and out of the game, it's like it's not alt tabbing per se, but it's like flashing at me, which it normally doesn't do. No, it's Windows borderless. That's weird. Oh well. All right. So Miranda, thank you for the tier 1 for 13 months. 3 Liz, thank you for the resub for 10 months. And how's your guys doing? Thank you for the prime for 19. That's it for today. So I do appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. 3 Liz. All right, we do have a choice. We could do it the somewhat longer way or the easier way. We can do either this through the community center, or we can do it through JoJo because we just need to repair the JoJo Mart thing. The issue with doing the community center is I will have to reset it until I get garden bundle. I'm not doing animals, so it might take a few attempts. I'll do CC, it's unanimous. Fish farm reset? Actually, no, we're gonna be doing forest farm. Forest farm is optimal. I need too many. I need too much hardwood to do fishing farm. Alrighty. I think we are good and ready. So today we are finally going to give some love to the Raccoon family. I've been doing a lot of challenge runs recently and just been completely ignoring them. But today, that changes. We are going to be playing on the forest farm. This is mainly just for the hardwood and the extra forge money that we will get later. Character really doesn't matter. We'll just go with that. We're going to skip cutscene. And we are going to be selecting the Remix CC. Because due to chat's requests, they want me to do the community center. I have to complete the pantry to unlock the raccoon tree, which means I would need animal products if I don't do remix, and I don't really want to do animal products. So we're just going to be resetting for the garden bundle instead. It's a 1 in 3 chance. Surely it doesn't take too much of a thing. I'm doing remix mines just because why not? And I shouldn't need to use legacy RNG this time, so we're just gonna skip out on it because not everybody likes legacy RNG. Other than that, I'm gonna probably be resetting 4 or 5 times, getting this 1 in 3, so may as well get started now. All right, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna sleep until day 5. Because I'm resetting for the garden bundle, it is day 5 time. I'll pick these up even though I don't think I need them. Move the bed. I actually probably don't need any of this. We are gonna get enough wood for a chest since I'm not gonna be buying crops from peers today. It's been a little bit since I've actually played Stardew, so gonna have to bear with some unoptimal gameplay and getting back. I'm so used to refilling the watering can there from community center percent that was like what I instinctively did when I'm waiting for that tree to fall. Which is kind of entertaining to think about. Alright, so day 5 here, we're just going to make a chest. I just want storage. I'm not really going to be doing much else today. I'm going to do the loop around here. I ideally need 1 of each forge, and this is so I can unlock the pantry and be able to check in the first place about whether or not I have the garden bundle. And then we'll buy whatever crops we need on the 6th when we actually go. Crazy for animals, thank you for the tier 1. Normally when I call it a speed run, it's IRL time. It would be called a challenge run if it was in-game days. I have no idea what the theoretical fastest would be. It would have to involve Jojo Mart, though. All right, community center being opened. Now we are going to run and just check out the scroll. These first 5 days, at least go faster than what the perfection route was. But at the same time, still takes a little bit because we got to wait until 8 for the thing to open. Sure, I was a little late, but that was because I was doing the free shenanigans. Rainbow Rose, thank you for the tier 1 for 17. Why the garden bundle? Because I do not want to bother getting animals. It would take me less time overall to hard force the garden bundle than to do animal bundles normally. Because of the amount of money that I have to make. All right, we got all 4 forage, which is good. And now we are going to read our mail for the wizard's letter and then run straight down to the wizard. The other thing to note is I will need to get a copper axe upgrade at some point. I'm curious how the money will look because I will be forging the left side of the farm for money. But I would like to see if I could just buy the copper in coal instead of actually having to go and mine it myself. We're gonna pick that up. We're gonna check this. Look at Spring Forge. All right. Reason we look at that is because we're using the remix bundle. That means I need to check out to see if I need to go and get a spring onion or not. And yes, I need a spring onion. I'm hoping all this commentary does not go to waste and we do not get the garden bundle here and I have to redo all this commentary, but you know, it's like that sometimes. Life of a speedrunner. I don't need those. Good morning, body. Probably gonna turn in the silver quality stuff just because I don't want my inventory to be clogged. And I guess moment of truth. Boop, 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 boop. Open, animation cancel. Garden bundle, first try. Just looking at the rest, artisan's good. I will need to go get a carrot. Quality crop kind of blows, but I guess those aren't bad. Parsnip, cauliflower, potato. All right. So we'll get cauliflower and potatoes. Probably get extra potatoes for farming levels and a little bit of extra cash. Never mind. I just realized the mistake that I made. You know, chat was right at the very start of the run. Game sounds probably are low. Now we're not going to get that back again. That's music. So here's the thing. I said no to the fish farm, but you need the fish farm. Otherwise, you have to catch the jelly, and I'm an idiot. And I was thinking I wanted to do forest farm. We gotta do fish farm. All right, fish farm. All right. Take two, because I'm dumb. Hopefully this time it works. I'm gonna redo the intro because it's easier and I don't want to do it. I know Mushroom Cave. I was always gonna do Mushroom Cave, but now I probably need to do, like, let me think about the route here real quick. Do I want to do mining then? For sprinklers to get extra money? Because I need, what, 25k for the Mushroom Cave? I need the money. And I don't really want to water. Right, Cricket, thank you for the Prime for 11 months. Yeah, I know, I said yesterday. I kind of just forgot because I was thinking Hardwood. And I really don't like to run all the way down south for Hardwood. I don't like the Secret Woods. I think it's pretty useless. And that's the issue I have with it. Awesome. Okay, no, never mind. We gotta go mining. I gotta get iron to get into the secret woods. So. We gotta do mines. That's fine. I thought it was 200 wood. Wait. Let me just do a quick wiki search. It's 100 hardwood. Okay. All right. Let's try this one more time from the top, and hopefully I get the garden bundle again. But yeah, today we are going to be giving the raccoons some love after all the challenge runs I've done, ignoring them, saying they're useless. I think it's finally time to give them the attention they deserve. I originally tried to do this on the forest farm, but then I remembered that, hey, the riverland now gives us fish smoker. So why would I not do that? Because the main things I'm going to need is a fish smoker and a dehydrator for the raccoon bundles. The smoker is got in through the Riverlands farm, and then you can get a dehydrator from the mushroom cave, so you don't even need to bother getting the resources for them. And then other than that, the only other setting I will be using is Remix CC, and this is just because chat wants me to do the community center, since I only have to complete the pantry after all. And it is much faster to just get rid of the animal products bundle and YOLO for the garden bundle. So this might take a few resets, but you know what? That's fine with me. I will be going into the mine, so I'm going to remix for higher higher club chances, and then random seed and legacy RNG does not matter because I will not be clay farming or using any of that. Technically, I should use legacy RNG because floor 9 has a club spot, but it should be fine. I'm only going to floor 40. But other than that, first try, I swear, definitely did not choke a run earlier thinking forest farm is fine. But yeah, I probably have a few resets to go, so let's get started. First try copium. So the first thing we're gonna do is sleep 5 days because I just want to brute force the garden bundle. And the fastest way to do that is to sleep to day 5, open up the CC, sleep to day 6, talk to the wizard, and then complete the first bundle. On day 5 here, I will be getting wood for a chest, so I can store a few things. My inventory is going to get a little bit full. Guess I'll need a little bit more wood later. My brain was kind of just like, let's chop wood. I'm gonna clear the farm out here. I can do the backwoods walk later if I have to. This bus stop looks bad. We do need one of each forge. Something hiding behind the tree here. Daffodil. Okay. We're gonna wait for 8 to get the cutscene. I do need to make a decent amount of money, so I will be going to get sprinklers in this run, as I said earlier. I need the steel axe to be able to access the secret woods to get enough hardwood for the tree stump repair. So if I'm going to go that deep anyways for iron, I may as well get sprinklers so I can get the extra money to actually upgrade the stuff. So I will be doing that later in spring, probably. And for those wondering why I say I always need a steel axe to get into the secret woods, I don't like chair hopping into the secret woods since I mainly run glitchless and that counts as a progression skip. So we consider that a glitch. Therefore, it's not allowed. On the forest farm, I wouldn't need the steel axe because I would just get the replacing stumps over and over again. But on the forest farm, I do need it. Also, we're gonna really hope that the remix bundles gets rid of the leak because then I have to go north for a leak instead.
This is the new best speedrun category.
Because I did not get a leak in the bus stop. I don't know the base amount of hardwood on the fish farm, but I have to get more than... I need 100, so I definitely need to do 1, maybe 2 trips to the secret woods. I'm pretty sure. I'm stupid. My brain went off. Okay, well, good news is I don't have to get a leak. Bad news is I have to walk all the way back down to get a spring onion because I was trying to say things and my brain shut off and went on autopilot and was like, I'm just running to the community center at this point. Never mind, this run is just a reset anyways. As if I want to go to bed and check another day. I guess I could do. Right. Thank you, spring onions. Wow. 0 spring onions, the classic. I'm kind of happy with this forge, so I'm just going to go up, sleep a day, and then come back down and just hope it's better. Surely wasting an extra 2 minutes of my time here on a run that's not gonna give me the garden bundle is worth it, right, chat? Surely. I should probably get these down low. Just waste even more time. We're gonna get a few crows, but it can't be that bad. Try this again. Take two, take two. Only issue with me sleeping that day is the fact that now the forge in the north is despawned, but it's fine. Next reset, I'll probably actually water the parsnips starting day 1, just because of food on day 6 if I choose to go to the mines on that day. I don't need a leak right now, but it's good food for the mines is basically what I'm saying. Alright, surely I didn't just waste 8 minutes of my life to just get 1 in 3'd by not getting the garden bundle here, right? And then we have to reset again. Do that entire start, but hopefully next time we get a spring onion. Like those, moment of truth. Wow, look at that. Time to go again. Fish farm. Different cat. Pretty good looking character. Good enough. Remix CC, remix mines. 3, 2, 1, try again. Apparently, I can't place that fast enough. Enough. Fishing is abnormally slow and terrible for a speedrun. This is a speedrun, not an in-game days run. I would be faster getting all the animal products than actually getting the fish going. I did parsnips this time so I can go to the mines directly on day 6. And then at the same time, it gives me farming level 1 so I can get the scarecrow for the extra crops I'll be buying on the 6th. I really need to do this north visit this time. I think it was a mistake not doing it last time. Slowly optimizing the route as we go. It is true. I think it would be a very polarizing difference of both, where they get both, but never the middle. There's no in between. We almost exclusively try to skip fish in speedruns. I mean, I'll end up fishing for the fish needed for the bundle, but normally they're very easy to catch fish that I don't have to wait that long for. I don't think there's any, like, hard fish in the Raccoon bundle thing, so I'll be doing minimal fishing. All right. 6 leaks is pretty good. All right, attempt number 2. Okay, I do need a dandelion, which is right there, but thankfully I don't need a spring onion. Do I go and get the spring onions anyways for food in the mines? Probably not. I got the 15 parsnips. We should be good. I just forget that my mouse has to be on the right-hand side there for that to work. So oddly specific. Alright, let's try this again. Second time's the charm, right? Or I guess it's third, isn't it? Sag. And again. You guys want me to do the Kamini Center. This is what you get. This is just how it is. Riverland has like a nice clean like layout right at the start, which is funny. For being the fish farm where you're not really supposed to care about farming as much. One of the cleanest starts. Definitely for the tier 1.
For the bestest F wins, raccoons.
Raccoons have to be CC, it's only right. Well, you're not wrong. It would definitely be a lot faster to do JoJo Mart. I love how I got it first try, and because I selected the forest farm, I absolutely am gonna get cucked and not get the garden bundle for like the next hour of resets. It'll be an hour, I guess we're 40 minutes into stream, but we'll be like an hour into stream and still not have the garden bundle. You need a dandelion. Okay, go down south. Surely we get a spring onion on a nice rainy day. The onions love the rain, right? It's definitely not how it works, but it's how I'm gonna cope. Surely I don't get screwed again and get 0 onions. Insanity. One. Never mind. So, oh, okay, never mind. Won't complain. A lot of onions. I'm just picking up extra forage to sell because I would like to buy as many potatoes and as I can, realistically. All right, third time's the charm, right, chat? It's 1 in 3 after all. We love the garden bundle. Actually, the rare fruits bundle is optimal. It's a hell of a lot easier to just buy one rare fruit for 1000 G than it is to actually try to get 15 quality crops. I would love to get rare fruits. Because you only need one, you don't need both. So it's either ancient fruit or a sweet gemberry, which sweet gemberries are always in the traveling cart prior to fall for 1000 G, and 1000 G is nothing. It is the best bundles to get. Brewer's bundle is going to be a little bit annoying if I get that. I guess also Artisan is going to be annoying, as I can't go Batcave. But at the same time, I'll be sleeping a few years. I don't really care about doing it in year 1. I just more care about not having to do animal products. So if I have to sleep for the trees, I sleep for the trees. If I gotta get level 10 farming, or I'm sorry, level 8 farming, I gotta get level 8 farming. We are going the fish farm bundle specifically, or the fish farm specifically because it starts with a dehydrator, and the main thing about the raccoons is you need the dehydrator, and the smoker is the main 2 things that you need for the raccoons. The fish farm starts with a smoker, and then we're gonna select a mushroom cave to get a dehydrator, so I don't have to bother getting either of the recipes. I can just completely skip both recipes doing it like this. What about fish farm bundle? It's probably the worst of the 3 to get, in my opinion. I would find it easier to get the animal products than I would getting the fish farm requirements. Miko, thank you for the tier 1 for 31 months. Yeah, we're looking for the flower bundle.
Raccoon family pod.
It's just by far the easiest of the 3. Why do you always drop chests like that? Because it's faster to just click the chest, throw it out of your inventory than it is to click on or craft the chest and then place it in a specific spot in your inventory. Faster menus, because it's always just going to go to your first slot. I would love to press E to make it go to the first slot, but that only works in shop menus, unfortunately. So in crafting menus, it's just faster to throw it out of your inventory window and then pick it up. I have to do some CC for quests to start. I need to finish the entire pantry to unlock the greenhouse for the raccoon quest to start. So this is why I'm specifically looking for the garden bundle, because it's in the pantry. Otherwise, I would either have to get I would have to get 5 animal products, which takes forever. Granted, at this point, it would have been faster to just do the animal products and do one continuous run. in terms of IRL time, but in terms of like making the run as short as possible, it's fastest to do this. Well, I mean, technically it's fastest to do Joja Mart, but we're doing the community center, so. If I wanted to be the absolute, get the absolute best time of this run, I would just do Joja. I would select Legacy RNG. I would sleep until winter, and then winter tail for all the money I need throughout the run, and just buy everything. That'd be the absolute fastest way of doing it. Say 400k in the first year by winter is a good playthrough. Yeah, that's about average. Well, at least what I would consider average nowadays. Saying that I saw a Reddit post saying that they made that much money by the end of year 5. I think you're doing fine compared to the average player base. Yeah. Not opinions. I mean, to be fair, some people like actually role play in this game, and their priority is not progressing through the game, but to like just have fun and like chat up the NPCs and whatnot. So like it makes more sense from that perspective. But it's like if your goal is money, then it's like, there's the garden bundle. All right, Brewer's bundle kind of sucks. We're gonna have to do that. Rare crops is perfect. Kale, potato, we're skipping parsnip. Wash and broccoli. All right, good bundles. Brewers is a little sketchy, but I think it might be better than Artisan. I don't really know which one would be better. All right, now we gotta run. So I'm gonna sell all the useless stuff. Am I forging level 1? I am. We're just gonna make one of those real quick. I'm gonna sell the useless stuff. Useless. I'm gonna buy you. I don't have enough room for everything. We're gonna sell you. Buy the blue jazz. I don't need more parsnips, so we're gonna buy potatoes instead, I think. Yeah. Cool. We're chill on money. We're doing this for farming level 2 so I can get sprinklers. Yeah, we gotta go level 8 for a keg. Thankfully, I'm gonna be doing sprinklers already, so I can kind of just do extra. So it shouldn't be too bad to get level 8 for keg. Still a little annoying. All right, let's clear an area. I'm gonna need to pick up these weeds at some point. I do need to make a scarecrow. Well, not gonna water first. I'm gonna go get this. I need to go find a piece of coal as well. Really, coal doesn't take that much. the geode. More wood. I don't need that. Should be good. And then it's time to water. Now the question is will I do... well, I don't think I'm going to be doing strawberries. Good luck day, please. Neutral. I'm just going to skip it. I'd rather go on a good luck day and just skip the non-rain. Worse luck. Looking to try to go to the mines here soon to get the sprinklers going. Probably just gonna skip strawberries. We'll see. All right, to the mines we go. Got a good luck day. Not our best luck, but that is fine. Have a decent amount of food. Not the most, but a decent. We're gonna ignore these. We don't need carrots. Not too worried about it. Leeks. Likes are hard because they're a dart type fish, and dart type fishes are generally the hardest. Good leeks. All right, our goal is to collect iron and, our goal is to collect copper and iron as we go. I mean, iron will be gotten later, but we want to get to floor 40 here, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Trying to get resources, gems, whatnot, whole shebang. Probably even pick up a few crab pot stuff. Want to be behind on stuff. We're gonna need quite a few random stuff for the raccoons. For being a pyramid luck day, has not treated me the best so far. We're gonna kind of hope that we get a club on 10. Unfortunately, these crates are a little useless to me. Also, running out of energy by floor 5, kind of not a good start for this run. Let's just put it at that. I shouldn't need Dwarf Scroll 4. Thing item drop. This is not a very good mine to start. Thankfully, I'm not really too pressured for it being crazy pace. Of course, it's just to the left here. So I'm not, like, too concerned if it takes me a few days to do this. But it's still a little frustrating. Going through, what, 5 leaks prior to getting to floor 10? That's ridiculously unlucky. Punch. Thank you for the prime. How much worse barrels became. Oh, at least it is a weapon upgrade. Not the one that I was looking for, but it's a weapon upgrade. 1.6 barrels have become actually just abysmal. Even 1.5 barrels were a major downgrade compared to 1.4 barrels. But why? The loot pool is just completely ruined. There's so much more junk in them. You get so much more useless stuff that eats up any good items that you can get. It was bad in 1.5 compared to 1.4. But I don't know why. Ever since, or 1.6 just has made it feel so much worse. I think the 1.6 ones just are more feeling based because I was so used to how the old barrels worked, and now that they're changed, or they're like placements are changed, I'm not used to them, so I don't know which ones are good or bad. But I mean, without legacy RNG, there's no club spot anymore. So I'm not going to get a club on 24. Like, the 24 barrel spots in spring on floor 24 are so bad that I'm not even going to go to the right side to break them. That's how bad they are. Going to the middle of 19 is not worth it. Going to the bottom of 29 is not worth it. And going to the right side of 24 is not worth it. Because there's just nothing of value from them. I'm going to go get the coal. I'm going to need a few bits and bobs. The barrel spots are actually just really bad on 1.6. Tell that to the garden bundle that didn't want to spawn for the last 20 minutes. Also, there's no floor 9 magnet ring anymore. That's fun. How long does this speedrun take? We're gonna find out. It's the first time I've seen anybody do it. First time I'm doing it. My guess would be like 2 hours with the strengths that I'm using. Depends on how long it takes to do raccoon quests. I'm very unfamiliar with how annoying some of them can be. So it could be longer depending on RNG. Which quality crops do I need? I need none in this particular one. I got rare crops, so I just need to buy a sweet gemberry from the traveling cart at some point. The bug still with the raccoons? You mean the one where you can turn in anything? Yes, but I'm gonna deliberately choose not to abuse that since it's technically a glitch. I'll probably show it off just for fun, but like, it's so bad that I'm just gonna take this. There's no reason to go to the right side there. Those barrels are actually just worthless on this day. I believe it's 9 for the achievement. Dwarf Scroll 4 is back. Yeah, we're just gonna try to get 30 here before we run out. But with how some of these ladders have been treating me, I don't think we're gonna get that choice. I leave behind an anciency drop. I wouldn't be surprised. Hopefully not, but I wouldn't be surprised. To be quite honest, it won't make a difference, but come on, one more 4, please. Thank you very much. Kind of a really shit day 1. Got good copper, though. Can't complain that much, but that was not a good mines day. Another... That first mines day was so bad, we're probably gonna have to do 3 mines days here. which kind of sucks, but what can you do? As long as I can get the 40 today, I'm pretty content. I'm not gonna worry about picking up the topaz anymore. Don't see a ladder. There's a crate here. Oh, there is a ladder. I'm blind. I should have been able to see that right away. Probably brought the bugs meat with me today for insurance, but fine, I guess. I don't know why I wasted so much time killing that guy. I'm not even gonna make it to 30 today. May as well just get the extra copper then at this point. I got, what, like 6 plus 10, so I got 16 hits. 15. Let's see it maybe. Can we get everybody up? How did you not get? Man, I wish I had a weapon. Get carrots saved. Needs more than 1 damage. Am I? Yeah. Doing okay on coal. Coal value is probably fine. Alright, now we're just resetting 41 for iron, basically. As much as we can. We'll have to do this another day as well. I don't need as many sprinklers as I normally get in CC runs, but I still need quite a few. Because I'm comfortable sleeping, I'm comfortable, like, going into year 2. $75. That's what I need to. Guys, I have plenty of time to upgrade my stuff. It's fine. I only need one of these, right? Yeah. Okay. Potato in there. Good to go. We can sell the rest of everything. Don't need, don't need, don't need. Get those later. Oh, actually just keep those. Don't need that though. Good. Cool. No potatoes for food. I shouldn't need more food. This is the last day I'm doing it. I only need 50 iron. Apparently I am doing strawberries, so. I brought the furnaces with me. Perk skins, thank you for the prime. No.
When you forget to resub, and you only realize when you get jump scared by an ad LMAO.
I shouldn't need to kill these guys for coal. But am I gonna do it anyways? Yes. Yeah, the perfection in 115 days is the closest you'll get to me not speedrunning this game. I'm not interested in playing this game, like, quote-unquote, casually. I always like there to be, like, something that I'm doing. Data's free money. Apparently I'm gonna need to go get more copper. Or maybe I just buy it later. I guess it's not too much copper to get. It's just plus 10, plus 9. I don't play this game with mods. And before V or Jada comment, he hates us as they are mods in the channel. Dude, it's annoying. No seed, also using legacy RNG. Of course I would get one from that. I just needed 2 from it. And it could be done. Whatever, game. Alright. Not bad, I guess. There a reason why I dislike mods? I don't like to play the game in a way that is envisioned by somebody other than CA. I guess is the easiest way to put it. I don't really care for how somebody else yeah. That's a good amount of money. How many strawberries do I actually want to do, though? Is the question. The shittier part is the fact that I'm farming level 2 already. So now I gotta deal with that. No, I mean, not that I have to deal with it. I more am just like, yeah. I had to unho that, otherwise my brain was never gonna work here. I don't know how many I need here, though. This is just making room for the basic sprinklers I will be planting. by the way. So 75. So we have 15. 15 times 4. Uh, 40 plus 20. So 60. Be able to full buy? I'm actually kind of down to do an extra smelt here since I'm behind. Just show up a little late. Five strawberries is good. Okay. I'm just trying to get a little ahead on smelting because I'm behind, so. I'll just place a few of those. Get you and you down. Technically don't need to water the first 2 days, so we're kind of like chilling. Although I can't move the bed because the cat's on it. That's kind of hilarious. Alright, we can still skip 2 days. Hopefully we get a bunch of rain here. Because then I don't need to worry about watering if we get enough sprinklers up. Definitely gonna need to water one of these days. I know this is going into the water, but it's annoying. I would like to be able to see a little bit, game. Okay, unfortunately, these next ones kind of need to go into whatever, so we're probably just going to be down a few sprinklers, but that's fine. Why did I craft? We got 12. That's not bad. I don't really want to have to go back to the mines and get more. So am I really just going to lose out on a few of these strawberries? Yeah, probably. I'll probably water for the first harvest at this point. But I don't think I'll water for the second harvest from them. Just so they at least make their money back. What is legacy RNG effect? It reverts, or it tries to make RNG like how the RNG used to be like in certain situations. So when people say clay farming is dead, it's dead if you don't select legacy RNG. You can still clay farm. You just have to be on legacy RNG for it to work. Not everything's reverted, but a lot of things are attempted to be, or to work similarly to how they used to, is a better way of putting it. Didn't need strawberries for anything. These can be sold. All right. Now we're at the point of the run where we get to sleep. We're done with a lot of the hard setup work. Owl. We'll get that on the first. All right, so I got 12 sprinklers. Which is 48 spots, I believe. I do. I'll pick it up in summer. We're going to be upgrading the axe today. Okay, got all that down. Question is do I buy more sprinklers with blueberry money, or am I just skipping that? I'm probably just skipping that. I don't really need that much money. And it's more just for the farming levels anyways. I'm probably gonna need the wood for later, by the way. That's why I'm doing this. Alright, what do we need? Gotta buy hops today. Get squash. So, yeah. Melon, hot pepper, tomato. We'll get squash on the 9th. So, -4. So, we'll get 44 blueberries. Okay. Gotta get 44 bloobs. Today. Perfection in 15 days finished like over a week ago. Yeah. Axe, oh. You're right. I kept the wrong thing. I kept the pickaxe, not the axe. I need to upgrade the axe, not the pickaxe. Pickaxe won't be upgraded. The only tool that will be upgraded is the axe. Poppy. Sunflower, right? Yeah, I gotta go buy hops. It's fine, I gotta walk back. My brain's not fully on. I mentioned needing to buy hops and I forgot. I did this in perfection runs too, to be quite fair. I also should just buy the backpack upgrade saying that I have 9k left over. I should also just technically buy iron and copper for more sprinklers, but it's fine. We're good on money. I'm not that concerned. I didn't buy the backpack upgrade. Doesn't matter. I'll get it later. There's a new iridium site that lets you pick up crops. If that's what you mean. If you're talking about, so you with you, and then tomatoes by it. Tomato goes with squash. If you're talking about me using the scythe to pick up strawberries, I'm not actually picking up the strawberries with the scythe. I'm just using it to cancel out of the pickup animation so I can harvest the next one faster. No chat on screen? Well, the program that I've been using for chat to show both Twitch and YouTube died then. And there's nothing I can do about it because it literally died. I have everything down? I do. Okay. Basically, what it's telling me at this point is this program's utter dog shit and YouTube chat is just gonna lose its screen privileges. Because I'm not willing to deal with this program anymore, to be quite honest. It is so unstable. It works good for the first, like, hour and a half of stream, and then it just breaks. And then it gets mad at me when I have to fucking close it and then open it every so often. Alrighty. Place that, place that. We're gonna go get our summer squash now. Now we're gonna sleep until the 15th. Actually, I guess technically the blueberries will grow up on the 14th, but we'll sleep until the 15th. Nice. Hopefully these lightning storm days don't destroy any of my important crops. Okay, cool. Green rain. Okay, level 6 already. We're definitely going to be really slow at getting the keg, but that's fine. The reason we're going to be slow is because I need level 4 for tappers to get the oak resin, and I'm going to be getting that when I get the hardwood. So it's kind of just like one of those things where I'll be gotten later. Not much else I can do about it. I don't think I need to do jars for money. It's kind of just a waste. Money is not really an issue in this run. Oh, if blueberries gives me enough XP, which I don't think it will, I won't even need to do pumpkins. I guess technically it would be optimal to do cranberries, but I'm pretty sure I only need one harvest in fall, so I'll probably just do pumpkins so I don't have to worry about doing cranberries. Indeed. Everything else can be sold. I don't need blueberries, right? No. Okay. I kept a hot pepper and a squash, right? Squash, hot pepper. All right, good to go. Probably keep the extra hops, to be quite honest. In you go. Organize you go. We are going to need that for tomorrow. And then we're good to go. I forgot to buy the rare seed. We're going to the next year anyways. It's fine. It's not a huge deal. Mushrooms, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna be sleeping a lot anyways. It's not a huge deal. All right, what do we need for fall? Eggplant, pumpkin, yam, broccoli. All right. That's -3 spaces. You know, I kind of need to go to the bathroom, so I'm actually just going to take this downtime to go to the bathroom, because I don't care enough. What do you think about starting music? It's a great soundtrack. Oh, what else to say? Alright, so what, that's 2 spots taken up, so it's 46 pumpkins. Alright, cool. I will be right back. We gotta wait until 9 for these things to open anyways. Oh no, unoptimal read. Time to reset. Oh no. Alright, axe upgrade. Upgrade that to steel so we can get into the secret woods here soon. We're gonna buy 46 pumpkins. Maybe I should just buy 2 rounds just in case. I'll probably buy 2 rounds. So, 80, 92 pumpkins. 94 pumpkins. I'll just buy 100. It's easier. Then eggplant, yam, and then it's broccoli, right? Eggplant, yam, broccoli. Yep. Buy the upgrade so I don't forget this time. And off we go. Speedrun.com. This is not an official category as far as I'm aware. I'm just doing this as not necessarily a meme, but it's just a fun, quirky run that I feel like doing. Not everything has to be official, guys. I love how when you said Twitch chat's working, or I'm sorry, YouTube chat's working on the thing again, it's because I opened it and it literally gave me a warning. We are, I'm sorry, we are not occurring, or occurring's not the word that it was used. It's having a performance issue and it's literally saying it on the tool itself. It's almost as if that's been like that for the past 2 weeks, it seems like. I'm probably just gonna go back to my old chat thing that I was using. It was much more consistent. Doesn't give me errors, doesn't make me have to launch it at the start of every stream, doesn't make me have to do any of this shit. It was just all automatic and it worked every time. Where this new fucking chatbot sucks ass. Well, let's go see if it's still there, because I made the mistake of sleeping past the 9th. If I can even get to it, because I don't have my axe. Nope, I can't. Lovely. Gotta go to next fall anyways. True. I'd like to get it now. I mean, I may as well just go pick up my axe at this point today, since I'm out so long. Kind of like the point that I'm at. Pick up the forge. It actually sucks so much that I missed that. I missed the sweet gem barrier, missed buying it. And I'll get it later. Let me just go get the axe. All right, steel axe already. Very nice, very nice. All right, time for the annoying part. Go chop down a bunch of hardwood. We need to get forging level 4 to be able to craft tappers, as well as we need 100 hardwood. We'll probably definitely get the 100 hardwood before forging level 4, but we do need the 100 hardwood. Having magnet rings for this blows. Please don't slow me. This is fun. Having to, like, sit on the hardwood stump for, like, 3 seconds. Because I don't have a magnet ring. really annoying. Just a little overgrown. Just a tad. Hey, how little hardwood there is on this farm. Yeah, we did the riverland farm specifically so I don't have to go out of my way to get the smoker ingredients because it's a pain in the ass. Right. Forging level 3. Gotcha. Let me go and actually go see before I forget if the broccoli seeds are still there. Probably not, but may as well check. They're not. Yeah, we'll get them next year. It's fine. It's not too concerning. Probably should have built a cabin. It will. It's only, what, 3 days of this? And then we'll just chop wood on our farm for XP. Yeah, I mean, I'll make it at some point. What a pain. I didn't buy the extra copper I needed for the... Man, this run's just a mess. Hey, Will. Mess of a run. Oh. We need 100 hardwood to repair the tree once it falls. And then, again, I also need forging level 4 for the tappers so I can get the keg so I can actually do the community center. So I need to do this no matter what. Which is why I'm doing these trips. Two more. Doing the ticket machine is such an utter waste of time with the supplies that I have. It would take me 10 times longer than it would for me to just get mining or forging level 4. And I only need 1 keg. And I'll get the jars from the community center. What level do you think you get fertilizer from? In the forging tree. Okay, let me stop being fucking rude about it. I'm forging level 3. You need to be forging level 7 to get tree fertilizer. Like, it just doesn't work. So no, it's not. Refer from Bone Mill, which would require me doing a quest to kill skeletons on floor 70, which I've only made it to floor 40. I'm pretty sure tree fert's 7. But yeah, it's literally just not possible. I could plant it, but realistically, by the time that it grows up, I just need 1 more visit. Like I only need to do 1 more visit of the secret woods, and by the time it grows up normally, it'll be far too long. So no, it's not worth planting. Oh, thank you for the 5 gifties. There is forging level 4, yeah, but I still need 100 hardwood, so. I'll just get a random sweet gem berry spawn from the cart here, and then we'll not have to worry about it. I'm buying bullhead, so I don't have to do it later. Maple syrup, because why not? Salmon, because why not? May as well buy the fish from the traveling cart, so I don't have to worry about them later. $100 hardwood, puggies. All right, now, well, because I messed up and didn't get a rare seed, we basically got to sleep until next fall now. So, yeah. I need both of them to get the greenhouse. Yes, it's much faster to just sleep. We're at the craft tapper now. I would have to go get copper. It would have to be in the random slot and not a guarantee slot, and I don't even know if it can do that anymore. So it was more of just like a random check because I was there than anything. All right. Well. Cut our keg. Sleeping time. I have no concern for money, Ocean. I have zero concern. I don't really need to spend anything at this given point. I needed to get level 8 farming, so I ended up doing a bunch. Also, I know this isn't allowed in speedruns, but I'm gonna pause because I think I just heard my dad come down and I heard my sister on the phone and we were talking about stuff that she might want to tell me right now. So I'm just gonna take a quick break real quick for IRL stuff. Not an official run, so I don't care. Alright, sorry, that took longer than it should, but it was something I needed to do. For those who don't know, we are apartment searching, and basically my only criteria is Wi-Fi, and unfortunately the only fiber provider in basically any of the apartment areas is Cox. Complete scam of a company, by the way. Let me just add that their pricings are ridiculous, and it's like their website's horrible. It's like I can't get any like clarification on Cox, C-O-X, Cox, however you want to say it, C-O-X. Actual blasphemy. Yeah, but we basically, it's like we need to, if we want the place, we need to, like, you know, get it done like today-ish and get the thing going. So it's like, if the Wi-Fi is not good enough, I don't really want to move out, because then I can't stream realistically. And the reason why it's like so paranoid is because the place says it has fiber. Like, it says it has fiber. And it's like, I'm looking at the government site of ISPs and whatnot, and it says it's fiber. And fiber generally means it is even up and even down. And that is all I'm looking for, right? That's all I'm looking for. And when I go to their thing and type in the address, it says your deals are 500 up, 500 down. That's basically like the deal that I'm looking for. I don't need anything in winter, right? No. I'm going to summer or fall. So when I do the deal and type in the address, it's 500 up, 500 down. But when I go to the special, like, yeah, I have to go to like the special plans to get unlimited, because I need unlimited. It switches from 500 up and 500 down to 500 down and maybe 10 up and whatnot. So the reason I justify or think it's that way in my head is because not all areas in Arizona have fiber. So it's like, it's just their default pricing, because they charge the same whether or not your area has fiber or not, by the way. Like, they charge you the same price. If your area has fiber and you get 500 up, 500 down, you get that for the same price as somebody who doesn't have fiber in the area where the area Cox provides fiber for 500 up and 10 down. So it's actually a complete scam. And that's what I'm like annoyed about, because I'm trying to find out if the place, like, it says it has fiber, but it switches between the two because either the website's terribly coded or not. And the person who my sister was mediating with is honestly not very helpful, because I don't think he fully understands what I'm asking. So basically, I need to call Cox, and I need to call the the place that we want to like double check things, because unfortunately my job requires the internet, and if the internet is not good enough there, I can't really do anything. Right. Am I going to leave the nest? Yes. If this is the place, then I'll probably be leaving in August. But again, we'll see, because... And it's unfortunately the only fiber in the area, based off of like the ISP website in Arizona and in the... Oh wow, all my sprinklers died. Oh well, I don't really need them. Well, not all of them, but a majority of them. There's only a few fiber companies there, and even though I'm pretty sure it's illegal now, the only fiber ISP in these apartment buildings is Cox, because they probably had a deal before it went illegal, and they're still abusing it, basically. Was it illegal? To have a monopoly of ISPs. Basically. Like, there can't only be one ISP option in an area, because you need to have consumer choice. Take the extra ghost fish. Man. But yeah, it's the only fiber to the building. Unfortunately. And it's like, again, I don't even know if it's real fiber, and that's more of my issue. That's the shitty part. Because I'm not going to pay... I'm not, like... It's already ridiculously priced. I'm not going to pay $130 for 500 down, 20 up, max. I'm not going to pay that much. Yes, that's what the price would be. Like, that's their default price. That's 500. Like, if it's actually fiber, it's 500 up, 500 down for 130. 40 of the dollars is just the unlimited plan, by the way. I'll tell you right now, our house, we have AT&T fiber. We get twice as much download and up speed for half the price. Right, pay. Yeah, like they're actually just a scam, and it's the only fiber company in apartments in the area. Like, there's another fiber company in Arizona called like Quantum. They seem to be new, and they have like more reasonable prices. It's like 70 for a gig up down, unlimited. But they're only in like the suburban houses, which we're not gonna fucking buy. Obviously, all the apartments is probably just bought out by Cox, and then they have jacked up prices because they don't care. But you need all that bandwidth for bitrate streaming. Oh, I wonder what. I don't need nearly like I don't need a gig up and a gig down. That's why I'm like settling for 500 up, 500 down. It's like I could get a gig up, gig down if I wanted to there. I would just have to pay like an extra $40 a month on top of that. So it'd be $180 a month. It's like, yeah, no, I'm good. 500 is like, you can comfortably stream on 100. Yeah, probably. And honestly, I might do 250. My main concern is whether or not it is fiber or fiber. You know, I have the receiver good. That's my concern. I just need the up to be equal to the down. And then I'm content. But I have no guarantee of that right now. And that is my issue. Because my sister had one of the employees do a speed test on their laptop or whatever today. And their Wi-Fi, like their employee Wi-Fi at the very least was, I think it was like 250 down, 20 up. But that's like the employee Wi-Fi, and I think probably the public Wi-Fi, so they're probably limiting the upload. So, yeah. People don't care. Yeah, and that's the issue. Somebody... It has to be fiber to the home to get symmetric speeds for up and down. Yeah, okay. Is that something that I should call the ISP for, or do I have to call the building management for? Broccoli on the 9th, yeah. I don't know. I would have to ask them specifically. This is an apartment building that I have not been to, only my sister. My sister went last, like, Thursday and said she liked the room. Or whatever. I hate their website, though, because like, most websites now have, like, virtual tours. So I could see where the Ethernet port is in the room, but this site doesn't, for whatever reason. So I can't actually see where the Ethernet port is. And not the building. I live in Arizona apartment and have Cox fiber. You should definitely get symmetric up and down speeds with fiber in an apartment. Okay. Well, that's reassuring. ISP has the legal reasons to help you. A building has no legal grounds. And they should, like, if I tell them the address of the building, they should be able to tell me, like, specifically. Yeah, they do have a tool for that, and that's what I said, like, annoyingly, because when I type in the address to the place, the website tells me that it's 500 up, 500 down, or it's even up, even down. But when I select the unlimited plan, it goes away. And then my sister having the employee do a speed test, also showing it not being even up and down is a little concerning. But again, like, that's public Wi-Fi, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's throttled. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna ask anyways. My sister has a friend who lives in an apartment and asked him to do and has like Cox fiber or whatever, and asked him to do the thing, but he just hasn't gotten back yet, which kind of sucks. Because it's like, that would be the most surefire way. My sister said he would text them again, but they're not like friends. They're like acquaintances who know each other, and she just knows he lives in the building from like college days or whatever. So it's like, one of those things. Chat, can we just do this run another day? I feel like I'm way too distracted, and I grew up the wrong spring crop, and I'm just fucking up. Or I grew the wrong flower. And I would have to sleep until summer, year 3 at this point. Yes, thank you. I'll play main game. More raccoons? Yeah, we'll start another raccoon to run tomorrow. To be fair, it's probably better that I have something else to do tomorrow, because I don't know what to do tomorrow as well if I wasn't doing more raccoons. Because again, I have a wedding to go to on Saturday, so I don't want to start any like big run because I'm basically gone the weekend. Like, I'm gone the weekend because of a wedding, so I don't want to like start how fast, like the next like somewhat big run that I want to do, even though it's not that big, is I want to see how many days it takes me to open up the mastery room. I'm trying to hope to do it in like 22 days. I know it's theoretically possible to do it faster. I just don't want to, you know. I don't want to be annoyed about doing it perfectly, so we'll just frame it like that. I want to try to open up the mastery room in like basically 3 weeks would be the goal. Again, I just don't want to start that until after, or like basically on Monday, because that'll take a few days. So I'm kind of just like buying my time this week with like kind of meme-y speedruns in a way. So it's like Raccoons was today. I don't really know what I would done tomorrow, but it would have been just like another like meme a day speedrun that I could do. But now it's just going to be Raccoons tomorrow. I don't know what I'll do on Friday though. But yeah, I'm gonna need to call the Cox, I guess. Now, I somewhat got distracted with IRL stuff, and I grew up the wrong flower, and I didn't want to sleep another half year. And at this point, I don't really want to start another run, because I don't know how long it'll take me to get the flower bundle again. And again, I'm like, my brain is like distracted by IRL stuff right now. Another alphabet wheel. We could revisit that. There's enough new items at some point. It'd be a much longer run, but that's something I could definitely revisit. All hats from scratch. Something I will probably end up doing, even though I really don't want to on 1.6. And it's funnier because all the 1.5 item, or all the 1.5 hats were made easier. It's just specifically the new 1.6 hats that are just even worse than the living fiber hat. And it's not even like you get them in a cool and unique way. There's not like any cool thing about it. It'll just be like the Lats hats video. Like the exact same way with like the living fiber hat got in through green rain instead. But at the end, we're just going to be sleeping 5 or 6 years trying to get the hats from the new desert festival. from Emily. And that's the only change. I guess there's a few other, like, unique hats, but a majority of, like, the annoying 1.6 hats come from Emily from the new Desert Festival. You can only get one a year, and you're not even guaranteed it. So I could literally get the new hats in, like, the 3 years or whatever, how many new hats there are, or it could take, like, 20 years of sleeping. And it's not even like I'm doing anything interesting between those years. It's just me sleeping for however long it takes me to do. And that's the issue with hats percent. It's not actually the living hat or any of the other hats. It's just that the new hats completely suck to get. I rather bomb weeds for the living fiber hat than just sleep days for Emily's new hats. I don't even know what non-new Emily hats there are, to be quite honest. Multiplayer hat grind for Emily is way more fun. I mean, that's basically what I have to do it in, like, a reasonable amount of time, but it's still just, like, gross. What's the goal? Well, the goal was to get the Raccoon family request as fast as possible, but IRL stuff came up and I got distracted and I basically killed the run. So we will just be doing... How did that miss? If there's 4 blocks and you go max speed and jump, you always make it to the second one. I jumped early. I basically messed up and I didn't really want to continue the run because I was distracted. And I don't really want to start another run today, so we'll just do it tomorrow. So instead of ending stream, I'm playing Genome Kart for a little bit. Distracted by Cox, yes. We were talking about Cox Fiber because I'm hopefully moving out soonish. And when I say soonish, I mean like a month or 2. And I'm trying to figure out ISP shenanigans because, yeah, streaming is my job. I need good internet. I basically require fiber nowadays. I have a month left with charity. Yeah. Basically. No more baby boy? Yeah, no more baby boy. I also don't really want to have to pay to move a chair out, even though I know chat would pay for it, but I just need a new chair. She needs to be retired. She's gone through enough. V has already offered to pay the full expense to move charity there. But it's just not gonna happen. They're all weapons percent. That would just be painful because a lot of it is just farming for crates, specific crates. Now just assess over the new chair I get or whatever. Corey, thank you for the 41. Jeff is helping paying for Cox. I can't believe at how expensive it is.
Jeff is helping paying for Cox Pog.
No, not that I know of. I mean, they're like 10 points each, so if you get enough of them, they matter quite a bit. I kind of just more go for safety than doing this. I mean, what's worse, your job relying on Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk? Because, not gonna lie, I can see a world where Amazon Prime is maybe pulled from Twitch in a way. Because Twitch loses a lot of money off of Prime subs. But they can't get rid of it because it's like one of their biggest things. But it's like, I can see a future where it's like removed or like destroyed in a way. And that would cripple a lot of incomes on Twitch. So I am at, like, a lot of Twitch jobs are dependent on Bezos. The Bezos bucks. I'm dead here. Oh, I'm surprised I got that jump off. I hate when you're on, like, the speed up. It's so hard to, jump on the edge platforms like that. How long would it take? Speedrun or IRL days? I think realistically, in IRL days, you could probably do it by, like, the 16th, 17th in a perfect situation. Speedrun time, I actually do not know. Probably a few hours, 2 or 3. Missing a single fruit in endless Junimo card is basically minus 10k score. I'm sorry, minus 6k. I don't know why I said 10. You get 1,000 for the fruit, and then if you miss a fruit, you don't get the 5,000 bonus at the end. I'm dead. I was trying to land on that platform. I should have gone for the past one. I think if you do things optimally and you get enough eggs on the first 2 days, you can get enough books to get forging level 10 on the second day of the egg festival, which is why I said the 16th. It'd be a wild amount of prep and like routing, but I think me and Demonic both agree that like perfect situation, you could probably do it the 16th. You don't like me calling Mermaid Demonic? The what? Yeah. Yeah. Go for the Skull Cavern ladder list record. 700 floors. I mean, it should realistically be beatable now because of the egg or the Calico Festival. Because that was done without those buffs. And the statue. So it actually should be reasonably beatable. I just don't really want to do it. I can't believe that missed that grape. That is so sad. Minus 6k. Should actually be, like, reasonable. It's probably fun-ish. I don't know how much I actually want to do winter tilling for it, though. CC, how long do you think Mastery would take while doing the CC? I don't know, how long do I do it in Perfection? I mean, when I would be doing Perfection in like the least amount of days, I wouldn't go Joja. Like I just wouldn't do anything with the CC. I guess that's a lie. I mean, I just need the vault open, so it doesn't really make much of a difference between doing the vaults and doing Joja Mart. Let me phrase it like that. You don't need to do Joja Mart to do that. I guess it technically would be faster to do Joja Mart. Why did I lose my jump? It'd be faster to do Joja Mart because then you don't need to upgrade your axe for the hardwood to be able to access the mine carts to do that. One of those things. Oh. You know, my brain is just like, okay, you guys know how antisocial I am, and like, I fucking hate calling companies. I don't want to have to I don't want to have to call the ISP. My brain is just like, I don't want to do this. Pretend you're V. I'll just get V to do it. Just get mom to do it. Adulting is the worst, yes. They'll either work great or they'll refuse service. I don't think they'll refuse service for asking if they have equal up to down in X building. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, I trust my chat, but I'm not gonna stake my life on one person in chat saying I live in an Arizona apartment and have Cox fiber and it's equal up and down. Like, I'm not gonna stake my entire business on that. I'll call. It's good to hear. Reassuring to hear, but I'll call. Signal strength? Nah, I don't use phone. Yeah, one apartment working well doesn't mean all. I'm not gonna contact them. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how... Do people get back to emails like same day? I always feel like if you need them urgently, you call. If you don't need them urgently, you email and then you get a respawn in like a day. Because I kind of need them like today. Because my sister likes the place and would like she just likes the place. It's nice having absolute trust in my sister about picking the place, about whether or not the location is nice, all the other like smaller details are nice. So it's like I only have to worry about the internet. And it sucks that the only thing we're worrying about right now is the internet. No space for the streaming setup. I don't need much, to be fair. Yeah, a phone call is going to be faster. That's how I always viewed it. Charity needs her own room. V, you're going to get Charity at this rate. Charity's not coming with. I'm sorry. Charity's not coming with. She needs to be retired. Too lazy. I'd have to borrow the van and drive all the way up to Chicago. That bubble. I'm dead here. Awkward ghost placement. Please. No, we're not gonna have that much room in the apartment for 2 chairs. My parents' basement. I don't know how much longer my parents are gonna be here. They wanna, like, as soon as I'm like I'm the last one living in the house at this point. I mean, I guess me and my sister are technically moving out at the same time, but she's already in Arizona at our aunt's place because she already has a job in Arizona. So she's been there for a while. So I'm the last person like in the parents' house still. And they we have a big house. It was for 5 people plus a dog. 2 dogs at one point. So it's like they're downsizing. My dad already said as soon as I move out, I'm downgrading our internet bill. Cuz they don't need unlimited. They don't need a gig of fiber. It's like they can save what, $20-$30 a month for not paying for a gig by paying for like $250, $500. It's like, why do they need a gig? It's for me. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of dependence on my dad about where he gets a job or if he gets a job. I mean, if he doesn't get a job soon, they're going to be with us in Arizona quite quickly. A lot of our family is out in Arizona. A lot of our family's in Arizona, and then you have my brother who's in Florida. Fucking Florida. Sorry to anybody who lives in Florida, but why? Why Florida? Hot, humid, hurricanes. Hey. Okay, I don't think alligators are that much of an issue in Florida. How is this cherry possible, by the way? Don't forget Florida Man. Florida Man's part of the entertainment, though, to be fair. No income tax. I'm pretty sure there's other states that have that, and they tax for other things like property. So it doesn't end up being that big of a difference. Where am I? Illinois. Scorpions in my footwear. I don't think that's necessarily true. I'm not technically from Chicago. I grew up in the suburbs. V gets pissed when I say I'm from Chicago, even though that's the easiest thing to say for most people to understand where I'm from. Because they're not gonna know the town. I'm fake Chicago? Yeah, I'm suburbs. Where V is actually, or actual Chicago. He's gonna love it when Tyler moves to Chicago and can say I'm from Chicago. But he definitely did not grow up in Chicago. But he lives in Chicago. Yeah. Reading chat on this level is actually impossible, I swear. I think just speak. Oh, they have an American accent. Accurate enough to me. I mean, you could say I could say the same for a lot of European countries. It's like I don't know the geography of like I know the geography of Europe, but I don't. Like I can tell you Britain, France, Germany, Italy, Spain. Yeah, that's about it. All the, like, in-between countries and stuff. Yeah, no, I'm good. GeoGuessr. I'm not good at GeoGuessr. I mean, I could do like a states quiz real quick once this run dies. Like, I don't have like a streamer level of geography brain where I don't know where anything is, but it's like, I don't know details. You know? I definitely won't be able to get all 50 states. I wouldn't be able to do the smaller ones. Be honest. This is a weird slime stage layout. Can't recognize countries by license plates. No. I'm not Rainbolt or like a Geode Wizard or whatever people are like good at GeoGuessr. I'm surprised that boulder did not kill me. Really? Okay, well that's an embarrassing way to die. Alright, US map quiz. Oh, GeoGuessr just has one. Okay. That's nice. Iowa.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Oh, that was Delaware. Rhode Island's this one. I'm stupid.
Utah.
Utah.
California.
California.
Oklahoma.
I hate how it's telling me.
Arkansas.
Is Arkansas the... It's this one. No, that's Nebraska. Wait, where's Arkansas? I think this is North, South Dakota. Is this Arkansas? Kansas. It's somewhere here. I don't know where. Never mind. I'm stupid.
Kansas.
Can I just click on Kansas?
Vermont.
It's one
Hawaii.
of these two.
Montana. Ohio.
Montana.
Delaware.
I think it's the other one. That's Massachusetts. Is this Delaware? Oh, that is.
Maryland.
Maine.
Maine. North Carolina.
This is Dakota. This is West. Carolina. No, that's Virginia. Wait, where's the Carolinas? I told you I'm not gonna be great at this. I honestly do not know where the Carolinas are. I'm honestly like this is Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi.
Wyoming.
Okay, I'm not working that. Wyoming. Wait, which chunk error is it?
New Jersey.
I knew it was one of the chunk errors. This one,
Illinois.
New Jersey. Illinois.
Colorado.
I know that. Colorado. Why am I blanking? New Mexico. Arizona. I think it's this
New
one.
Mexico.
Oh,
Indiana.
okay, I switched them.
Georgia.
Whatever reason in my brain.
Nebraska.
Am I stupid? No. No, that's Washington.
South Dakota.
We're not gonna talk about it.
South Carolina. Massachusetts. Pennsylvania. Tennessee. Virginia.
I clicked on it enough times to know.
Michigan. West Virginia. Idaho. Nevada.
I don't know.
Florida.
I don't know why my brain
Oregon.
was thinking that.
Kentucky. Missouri.
Wait. Oh.
North Dakota. Louisiana. New Hampshire. Mississippi. Washington. Connecticut.
Connecticut.
New York. Alaska. Minnesota.
I hate
Wisconsin. Arizona. Texas.
75. It's not terrible. I told you I'd mess up these smaller ones. And then the chunk errors are chunk errors. Did not go well. 75% is a C, and passing in the US, I'll have you know. All right, you're really telling me the ones that I got wrong are states that matter. Let's be real. Chunk error, weird looking chunk error, even bigger chunk error. I don't think there's anything in here. This is the Piltover Doughboy right here. North Carolina. It's fine. I think my cousins live in South Carolina. It's a better state. And then no one cares. Like, this is all just New York. Except for Maine. Maine's cool. Europe next. Europe countries.
San Marino.
I have never heard of this place. This is all of you, like, I have never heard of this place. Like, can I get, like, actual, like, Union?
France.
There we go, there we go.
Portugal.
That one, like,
Estonia.
that one. Estonia. Somewhere in here. Okay, well.
Belgium.
Belgium. That, like,
Sweden. Slovenia.
that's like over here, no? No, okay.
Finland.
That one at the coast.
Greece. Denmark. Hungary. Czech Republic.
That was close.
Bulgaria.
Was that one of these?
Croatia. Italy.
That was a guess.
Poland.
Uh,
Latvia.
I,
Spain. Ireland.
I love how this.
Netherlands.
Where the hell is the Netherlands? This is Germany.
Lithuania, Slovakia, Germany, Austria, Romania, Malta.
Wait, I can click somewhere else on this map. Wait, where can I click? No.
Cyprus,
Never would have found that. I just don't know where I can click.
Luxembourg,
Luxembourg. I've never, I don't know. How many islands are down here? Oh, it's that one. 60%. Not bad. I would argue that these countries, these ones right here, like this area, was all guesses. But it's like, I know Ireland, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, Poland, Germany, Belgium was a guess, I'll say that. France, Italy, Spain, Portugal. It's like, I know general geography, but just don't, like, ask me exacts. Okay, yeah, I didn't really know the Netherlands. Only in America is D considered not bad. Now to Africa. I could get maybe one.
Guinea-Bissau,
Okay, I'm gonna give up just off of that. I can't even pronounce that myself.
Libya,
South America is going to go even worse.
Bolivia,
And
Uruguay, Bolivia, Chile, Venezuela,
all right, I think I got a good enough grade there. I got 1 out of 13. Yeah, 1 out of 13. I think I'm good. We got Chile.
Venezuela,
Yeah, I mean, no one expects American to know this stuff, just like how, like, I shouldn't expect you guys to know the states, right? It's kind of just like one of those things. You know, I'm not going to do another one, chat. We're just going to keep getting sucked down the rabbit hole. Gonna try to stay with the one that's a Brit. Oh, South America, and I'm not from there. Well, good for you. Maybe you're just good at geography. I took advanced coloring, aka geography, in high school, and I do not remember any of it. Your historiography is covers 90%. Yeah. A big ass country. Like, again, like you saw me making fun of some places. I was calling them fucking chunk errors because they're just boxes in the US. And it's like, I don't know everything. But whatever. All right, so I got a call to do apparently, even though I don't really want to do it. So I know we ended stream somewhat abruptly because, well, not abruptly, but ended the run somewhat abruptly. But tomorrow we will actually finish it and hopefully it be nice and clean and not bad. So yes, we will be doing the Raccoon run and actually finishing it tomorrow. So yeah, I appreciate you guys joining me on my shenanigans today. I know today was kind of a little chaotic, but that's just how it is. But yeah, I am done for today. A little bit of a short stream, but that's fine. So YouTube, I'm gonna go and raid on Twitch. So I do appreciate you guys watching this stream, chilling, hanging out with us. Again, I will be back on tomorrow, hopefully starting at a little bit of an earlier time. My sister gets in tomorrow now that I think about it. My sister gets in for the wedding tomorrow. My brother gets in the next day. When does my sister get in? I don't know why I care to tell chat this, but I do. Oh, it's a late flight, 9 p.m. I was more just concerned about my stream times if I had to get her, since it's a weekday and my mom works. I guess I work, but my work is much more flexible than hers. So I was gonna see if I had to switch my stream time. But no, we are good on my stream time. Hopefully I'm starting a little earlier because I've been waking up too late the past few days. I need to wake up earlier. Yeah, that's it. YouTube, I'm gonna raid on Twitch, so I appreciate you guys watching, appreciate the support. I'll be back on tomorrow. And we should make a raccoon family happy, hopefully. Yeah. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Later. Peace. Goodbye, YouTube. And let's see who's on Twitch. Quick. Wendy's streaming. I'll go streaming. Where did Al go yesterday? Why does no one stream at my time? I'm just gonna raid Algo again. It's easier, and that's just how it is. Part of the crew. Did he just get a raid, or is he raiding? I think he just got a raid. Poggies. He's getting another one. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna peace. I do appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you guys giving me advice and telling me what I should do. And just listening to myself today. I love how my camera froze like that. I don't know why my camera freezes every so often. I might need to get a new camera or check out the port. But yeah, I am gonna peace. So I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll be doing more Raccoon family speedrun. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.